So what happens when you misplace your heart in the pursuit of the bottle? I'll tell you. A lover of yours will once say she would rather be an ex than a widow. Which is to say, she cannot love a pending corpse. It just wasn't in her plans. That she's way too young to be on a mattress. Which is to say, she cannot handle the lingering stench of the Green Reaper. She can't unhear the hearse every time you speak. Which is to say, she too is sorry. She didn't have a heart that's big enough to make you love life again. And so, you will pour into the night, asking for it to hold the tattered remains of your heart. For your heart to sink into each and every bottle. After all, I drink because I'm empty. As in all my energy has been poured out, as in everything that I've loved has either leaked out of emptied itself of me, as in I am a leaking bucket. As in everything I've loved has either leaked itself out of me. As in the only joy I can pump myself with lies on a stage that won't call my name. As in brown bottles will also call my name. As in being full. It's only a sip away. Because I was once taught that alcohol is the best elixir to scrub off memories. So I drank just enough to wipe her name off my tongue. And a wise man once said, if alcohol fails, use sex instead. Use a stranger's skin to wipe off the last relationship. Use their fluids. No, use as many bodies as you can get under. Each has its own stench that will trick the nose to no longer long for your lover's scent. Use their sweat to disguise the grief running across your face. Use their fluids. Hell, use your own fluids to flood all of our accents. Even her mirages that will cuddle empty sheets. Use as many men and women who dare lust for you. Until the thought of her no longer haunts you. It is their fault after all. Loving men who are at war with themselves, they warned you about us. Us men who weaponize love, us men who use affection as a tool for conquest. Ooh, they have many names for us. Fuck boy, bad boy. We prefer the term fantasy. Masters at manipulating a silver tongue. Strategists whispering sweet nothing to create chaos. Every conversation is a landmine. All our conversations lead to a setup to release shrapnels aimed at that supposed wall you've placed around your heart. Miss, you aren't a fortress strong enough against the well-placed I love you. Especially when trapped in my affection. Every act of love inches you closer to detonation. The L bomb has exploded in your heart. With 3 words, I've drawn a border between your mind and your heart. What did you expect from men like us? A-hole? And how do you live in a war zone? Do you not feel the fire and brimstones promised in the holy scriptures when you hug us? We're not the happily ever after you seek. We're just a thrilling experience. A story told about that fun time I had with that other guy. They warned you about about us.
Didn't listen.
Us men who look for our mother's love in between your thighs. Let disappear as quick as your father's footsteps walking into another woman's life. Do you not grow tired of chasing men stuck on the front lines? Please, do me a favor. Don't hold on to men who are at war with themselves. Unless, of course, you want to wage war against your sanity too. Because loving a thing that courts death daily is akin to hating yourself. I am that thing that damns my beloved to self-hatred. I, a hopeless star losing light, ask my lovers to gather prayers and words of encouragement to force feed me more life, even if their efforts are mere placebo. I, a selfish martyr too ready to part wrists, am still counting the reasons to still be here. The count always ends at 0. Loving a thing that courts death daily is akin to committing treason against yourself. All I have to offer is a bouquet of I'm sorries. A fitting wreath from a dying thing, don't you think? Trust me, I too am tired of being a dying thing. I too am weary of being in the skin, let alone live in it. So should you choose to love a thing that courts death daily, come prepacked with Lazarus' command to rise. And pray. I believe in miracles too. I just want to part from this earth. Have enough confidence to delete myself from this system and scavenge around Nirvana for a place where this scorned skin can find home. I am my father's cooking, lacking maternal love in each stir. And Marvin's often note singing Ma back to life. My family is what happens when you wish for the dead and being answered only by silence. My family is the apology stuck in between the grave cynical teeth. My sister is the salt in between my father's tears or his cooking. I am my family's problems. I'm my father's fiery tongue aimed at my sister. Her rage is what turned her to ash. I'm a concoction of my father's expectations of me. I'm drowning in my father's disappointment of me. I'm downing cheap liquor just to stay afloat. I am every man drowning anything that feels in alcohol. I also mean I'm every son who's answered the question of grief through malt. I am missing my mother through malt. I have replaced my mother with malt. I am tipsy and searching for a pipe to contain all of me. I am tipsy and spilling into every bar I can find myself in. I am drunk and barely breathing. I am drunk and barely breathing. I am drunk and barely